Romelu Lukaku will return to Chelsea in the summer. Inter Milan's CEO has confirmed the Belgian was sent on loan to his former club last year by Chelsea after failing to deliver following his £97 million transfer from the Italian club in 2021. I'd like to hear from Chelsea fans about whether or not they would take him back. Look, when he went to the club, we, you, me, everyone said, missing piece of the jigsaw. That's it. They need a big, strong number 9, someone that is a goal pig. Romelu Lukaku ticks all of those boxes. For some reason, it didn't quite happen. But now Chelsea's team is so much better. They've got so many more great players in it. Do you think he will get the chance at Chelsea? Do you think Chelsea fans want him back? And do you think it'll work?
I mean, listen, I get it. He was supposed to be the final piece of the jigsaw. He spent 2 years at Inter Milan where he got 23 league goals in his first season and 24 in his second season. Then 8 goals for Chelsea in the league last year. Wasn't great. And then he's got 5 in all competitions this year. Because I think he's had a few injuries. But
he has, yeah.
I think when you start looking around, what can you find that's better than him? I think you'll struggle because you look at the market for strikers. They're not going to get Harry Kane because Tottenham won't send him to Harry Kane. Lewandowski's getting older. Benzema's getting older. Haaland's at City. And unless they're going to go and break the bank and try and get Mbappe, there's not that many. Osimhen's the other one from Napoli, who a lot of people are in for. But it depends really, because I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans sitting here today will say, absolutely not, he was terrible for us, he did that interview, I don't want him back. And Lukaku will understand that, he knows what he's done wrong. But the only thing I would say about Lukaku, he's in a fortunate position where he's a goal scorer. So if he was to go back to Chelsea and they couldn't find anyone else and they said, listen, you're not leaving, you're going to stay here, you're going to play, he would have to get his head around that. If he then was to go and score, I don't know, 10 goals in his first 10 games, yes, fans...
Oh, that's a big ask.
Right, we've done it before. I think if fans... Yes, they'd be a little bit like, they'll never forget that. They will never forget it. But if he's banging goals and doing the job that Chelsea brought him to do, then they would go, okay, fair enough. He's got his head down. He's realised his mistakes and he's someone that we need. But he'd have to hit the ground running at a tremendous rate. He can't come in and go no goals in 5, 6, 7 games because the fans will just jump on him. He'd have to come back to Chelsea fit. The same Lukaku that walked in the door at the start of last season where he was trim, he looked like he was on a different diet, he looked like he lost all the weight, he was sharp, he was powerful. They need that Lukaku to come in at the start of next season, hit the ground running, and then let them fans make up their own mind. But if as long as the ball's hitting the back of the net, I think fans will tolerate him.
Okay. Do you think it'll work out if he did go back there?
Depends on him. He's got all the attributes.
If you were the manager, would you want him back?
Yeah, you'd have to.
You want him back?
Remember, he didn't play with Graeme Potter. Graeme Potter might put his arm around him. And I've been there as a centre forward. The difference it makes when a manager puts his arm around you and shows you love to then a manager that puts you out to the cold is night and day.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.